Oh, well, howdy, loved ones. Oh, clobber eyes. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. And what better way to finish off your weekend with, hey, what's going on, Web? Hey, boo. Hey, precious. What better way to finish off your weekend or start your weekend than with murderous Todd Spikes? Yeah, so in case you don't know who this guy is, he was obviously on To Catch a Predator. What's going on, Michael? Hello, everyone. Um, He was the former Alabama police officer. This guy, you got that right, Winnie. The former Alabama police officer who had a whole shitload of guns in his car. Codfisher, what's up, Codfisher? Yeah, he had a fucking arsenal in his trunk and a rape kit and all kinds of good stuff. He's a fucking scumbag. So, let's take a look at, let's see what he's got to say for himself. I should probably be more prepared before I start a stream. Oh, good.
We can just let him.
This is kind of hung on my. It's hung on my.
Stand up.
Don't tell them how to do their job, Todd. What's going on? It's S-Nail art. Hey, boo. Aw, Molly, my precious little princess. He did. He had an arsenal, Michael. An arsenal. Like, what did he need all those? What's going on, Tom? Tom, how are you, my friend? Like, what did he need all these fucking guns for? I mean, he was like a small town, police officer. What did you need all those fucking guns for? In, like, Alabama. I mean, if you were in, like, Philly or New York or something. Lockjaw crew representing. I'm good, man. I'm good. Ask me in about 8 minutes and 13 seconds how I am, but as of right now, I'm good.
Is that better?
I don't fucking like this guy. This is one of my most loathed predators, this guy. This motherfucker.
That's a lot better. Cause it was kind of bound up a while ago.
Again, Todd, don't tell these motherfuckers. They know how to do their job. Just because you were a goddamn police officer in whatever tiny little Bodunk town you were, they know what they're doing. They're professionals, man. They're in Flagler Beach, baby. Hazen, what's up, man? Finally, yes.
All right, let me see.
Yeah, you're right, Winnie. This guy knows better than to talk to anyone, yet he does. I mean, it's a short interrogation. He eventually shuts up, but like, I mean, it didn't matter anyway, because if you're familiar with this case, this guy got, Floral, Alabama. This guy got 10 years of like probation and then lifetime. He's a lifetime sex offender on the registry, but no jail time. Big surprise there, huh? We can't see you, Todd.
Todd, the only thing I ask of you when you're in here is just not to make any sudden moves. You know that,
Right.
right?
Yeah, I know it all too well.
If that girl in that house was gonna make a sudden move, don't worry about that, officer. I was gonna shoot her dead.
Yeah. I need to get some personal information from you.
This guy even looks like a fucking creep. Like, you could tell this guy is, like, there's something shady about this motherfucker. This is the guy who would pull over, like, women and, like, do the Michael Patterson shit where he'd fucking jack off in front of them.
Okay.
Last name is Spike.
You might have come to the wrong place if you like knowledgeable live streamers, Winnie.
Spikes.
First name Todd.
Mm-hmm.
He's even got a fucking predator name, Todd Spikes. You know that. You know this guy's no good. Look at him, and his name is Todd Spikes. He's even, he's just an all-around scumbag.
In Monroe.
Yeah.
And what do you go by?
Todd.
You call me officer.
And what's your date of birth?
5/1/65.
So my math is terrible. That makes you what, 41?
Mm-hmm.
God damn, this dude was 41. He looks fucking terrible. You look terrible, Todd.
And do you have any scars, marks, or tattoos?
Toenail spikes.
Scar on my nose here, if you can see.
You probably did that. You probably did something fucking shady to get that fucking scar, didn't you, Todd? I see you. I see you, Todd.
Scar across the bridge of your nose?
Yeah.
Somebody probably hit you in the face with a shovel.
And then no other real.
That fucking pedo stash. I don't like you, Todd. We don't like you, Todd.
Scars, marks, or tattoos.
What's going on, Heisenberg? Precious little prince. Heisenberg, that's actually my dream come true.
And your occupation?
Reborn.
Police officer.
Former police officer, Todd. Let's get that right. Oh, you plug all you want, Reborn. In fact, you know what, buddy? I'm going to plug for you. If you are not subscribed to Reborn's channel, the Lorne the Liar series is one of the greatest things in the history of the world. I'm not prone to hyperbole, but it's the greatest thing that was ever accomplished. That series.
You a police officer or a sheriff?
I used to be a sheriff deputy. I'm a police officer now.
You work for
Yeah, I wonder what happened, Todd. You probably did something fucking creepy, didn't you? You went from like a sheriff deputy to just a police. You did something creepy, didn't you, Todd?
city?
Yes.
Okay. And where is that?
Florilla, Alabama.
Florilla.
Florella?
Mm-hmm. Florala.
He's blinking too much. There's a lot wrong with this guy. There's a lot I don't like about this guy. I don't like his fucking hair. I don't like his mustache. I don't like his eyes. He's blinking too much. I don't like his name. I don't like anything about this guy.
And
He's a
that's a
fucking creep.
Florella Police Department?
Right.
You're a creep, Todd.
And what's your home address?
Don't go there, though. There are terrible things await. I built traps. You'll have to get past the gator pit.
Okay, and is that in Florella?
It's
What is this? The cameraman's just fucking around now, just zooming in and zooming out randomly.
Defuniak Springs.
He's just showing off.
DEFUNIAK,
One in the chamber. You got that right, Webbs.
Florida.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So how long does it take you to get to work?
About 35 minutes.
He's pretty great, SNL Art, and my man Heisenberg and Winnie. They're here. They're also excellent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you just drive across the state line every
Well,
day?
Heisenberg is for a Bills fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which is closer to the state line, Defuniak Springs or Floralla?
Florida. It's like it butts up with the state of Florida.
Oh, okay. And what's the zip code there?
324.
How many times? How long have you worked there, Todd? You should at least know the zip code. You're an officer sworn to protect this town, and you don't know the fucking zip code. The fuck is wrong with you?
32433.
How long have you lived in Defuniak?
You should know that, Todd.
Actually, I've lived in Walton County since 90. I've lived in Defuniak since 95, I think.
Defuniak is
95. You thought? What do you mean you thought? You better give these people a straight answer, Todd. I'm not like I'm. And then he's doing this thing with us. I really don't like this fucking guy.
in Walton County.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And what's your phone number?
You, sir, are no Lauren Armstrong. All right, Reborn. Pulling my chain, Reborn. I have it on good authority. That's not his
I'm
real
Detective
name,
Liz
Reborn.
Williams, and I work here at the Flagler Beach Police Department as an investigator.
Mm-hmm.
Which means she is above you, Todd. She's an investigator. You're just a fucking police officer, a disgraced police officer. You're not even an officer anymore. You're a disgraced former police officer.
And I'm sure you know this drill being a police officer, but I would like to advise you of your rights.
I know he's a sly-looking motherfucker, isn't he? Hey, Freddie Dunning-Kruger, one of my favorite fucking avatars, right there. What's the opposite of Big Todd? A wee Todd. Nice. Nicely
you have
done.
the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him with you now or at any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be
Are we boring you, Todd?
appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request.
He should know. He should know this. You know this, Todd. Why are you still talking? You know better.
Do you understand your rights? And are you willing to talk to me?
No.
Oh.
No? Okay.
Oh. Getting a little mouthy. Okay. Well, I guess that's kind of smart. What's going on, Rowdy? Did Todd Spikes try to commit murder? Let's just say he had like enough guns to arm a small country in his. He's one of these guys that I think would have killed the fucking decoy, and that's just that's just my opinion. I don't have any proof of that. Like I don't have I guess I'm casting aspersions, but yeah, I think this guy was gonna fucking kill that decoy.
And
Well, he doesn't talk long, Codfisher. I mean, this is only like a 8-minute long video, and four minutes of it was him, giving his address and shit. So
I need to get some more personal information from you. Are you married?
he's blinking way too much, man. He's on something. You on something, Todd? You miss your guns, don't you?
Single?
Divorced.
You're divorced?
Yeah, no surprise there. Now don't go looking for the ex.
How long have you been divorced?
She's in pieces.
It's about, I guess, either 98 or 99. I don't remember what year.
Okay, and you've been married just this one time, or?
Yeah.
And how long were you married?
9 years, 10 months.
Yes, Rowdy. This is a guy from To Catch a Predator, the Flagler Beach Beach investigation, and he is a lifetime RSO, and he got 10 years of like probation, and that was it. And he had a fuck ton of guns in his car. That nervous twitch he's got in his eyes, dodgy slime. He really is. Zaz, he really, really is a fucking scumbag. Am I?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
I'm still in it for now, Heisenberg, but it's getting close, man. It's getting close.
Sure.
What does that have to do with anything?
What the fuck are you asking that for? What does what have to do with anything? How long you been married? Todd, she's asking the questions. She's an investigator. She made it up to investigator while you were fucking pulling people over and jacking off. She was actually, doing good work while you were fucking screwing around, like fucking around at the mall.
I'm just
Piece
curious.
of shit.
The fact
Still in it for now, though. Still in it for now, Heisenberg. I am still the king of my castle, but it's dodgy right now. I only predict another couple days. We share something similar. You have such an easy voice. Oh, thank you, Molly. You're such a precious little princess.
if I was married or not or whatever. What's that?
Are you sure that's my voice you're hearing and not the great Todd Spikes? Because he does have a nice voice. Howdy, 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 Garden Earth.
What does that have anything to do with anything?
She's
What
asking the
has
question.
to do with it is that I'm trying to ascertain if you have any children or
No.
if you have.
Bam, got her. Yep. She's not interested in a date with you, Todd, you fucking creep. She wants to know if you're around kids. I don't blame her. Because you're a fucking creep, dude.
Have
No.
any access to
No,
children.
no, I don't. No.
Good. Thank God. And I love that she's like just putting it out there. She's like all blunt with him. Fuck you, Todd. You need somebody to be blunt with you. He's one of these guys who became a police officer just to have that power trip. You know, there are a lot of, of course, 99% of cops are good people and doing the right thing. This is one of those guys. He's the other 1%. He's the one who's like pulling over people just to like fuck with them and shit. How did he have sex? How did he have violent tendencies? Okay. I'm just I'm just assuming a lot about this guy based on mainly his mustache and the fact that he had like a shit ton of guns in his car, and just kind of my feeling about this guy. Because I mean, like, this guy just seems fucking like a creep. So I guess the title of this live stream was a little misleading, but I'm still keeping it up because I don't like this fucker. CTP, what's going on, baby? You know where I can watch the Steelers in the Raven? I know where you can watch it. You can watch it at Bailey's house. Just make sure you bring iced tea.
And your vehicle, is that registered to you?
Yes, ma'am.
What about all those guns, Todd? Are those registered to you? Like, why do you need so many fucking guns, Todd? I understand having a gun, but like, did you need as many guns as you had? I mean, Jesus Christ, you going to war with Alabama?
Do you have a lien against
Oh,
that vehicle?
thank you, Molly.
paid for?
You're making me blush. You see me blushing? I own a good amount of guns. I'm not violent. I just enjoy. Well, that's the thing. But Hazen, you don't walk around like you don't have them in your trunk all the time, right? I mean, it's a different situation. I mean, this guy was carrying a trunk full of guns. Like, I would imagine, who spiked the live stream? I would imagine, like, you know, if you're going out, you know, target shooting or whatever, you know, you bring one, maybe two. This guy had a whole fucking duffel bag full of them. Yep. Weapon stash. Oh, thank you, Webbs. You're so precious. Earl David Warden is a registered sex offender on YouTube under, oh, let me see. Under news. Now, Houston, Richard Crowe is a sex offender on YouTube under time to stand. Robert Robertson is in jail. Holy shit, wow. I don't know who any of those guys are, but I'm gonna look into them. Are they as murderous as this guy? No, you carry one. See, that's what normal people do, Hazen. If there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, it's legal to be carrying a gun. Like, this guy was carrying enough guns to, like, you know, stock Somalia, or like, I don't know what the fuck this guy was doing with these guns. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this guy's problem is. We hunt pedos and jail them. Yeah, well, this is one that got away, Garden Earth guy. You carry condoms everywhere. I needed condoms. It was over. That's exactly my point, Saz. It's not the fact that he had a gun or maybe a couple guns. He had a duffel bag full of guns. Guns plus mustache equals sex predator. See, Webbs, you get me, man. You get me.
Okay, I'd like to advise you of your charges.
Because of diseases? You got to be careful of diseases. What's going on, Daniel? What happened with what? I should really probably change it. I think the title of this stream is very misleading. Okay, he didn't kill anybody. I'm just assuming.
Being arrested for.
But it's a pretty safe assumption. I mean, this guy was one of these guys who, like, he's also one of these guys who thinks he can fucking get away with anything, and he did in this case, which is even fucking more disgusting. You carry 45. I was gonna say, you carry 45 handguns, Hazen. You might want to look into that. But no, a 45. Okay, I have a shotgun for home defense, and then a few just for shooting. Yeah, see, that's again, Hazen. That's what normal people do. This guy's just walking around with the fucking shit ton of guns. I love my gun.
Illegal and lascivious conduct attempted.
I named this one Julie. Most sex predators don't use guns because I read an article that they said, yeah, that's a good point, Rowdy. That is their weapon. It sounds like you listened to that Sixth Sense that kept you alive in Iraq. Who was that, CTP? Was that Joseph Roisman guy? Was that a quote from him?
Computer.
Yeah, he basically got away with it. I mean, he did get convicted, if you want to call it that. He got, what, 10? Thank you, Daniel. Howdy, loved ones. That's so stupid, Klaba. Joseph Stamen. That's right. You know what? Arrested has a video about him. Full Metal Stamen. Yeah, basically, you're right. Says he got basically got away with it. I mean, what, 10 years probation and lifetime sex offense? I mean, shit.
Pornography.
You're not getting away with it on Clobber's channel, though, motherfucker. You might have got away with it in the court of law, but I see you. Clobber sees you.
Transmission of harmful material to a minor and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Some guys are paranoid and think they need enough guns to ammo to survive a zombie apocalypse everywhere. Oh, you can never be too careful about the zombie apocalypse. That is a real thing. But this guy was still, overdoing it for, like, even a Walking Dead situation. Yeah, it is, Molly, right? It's scary to think about it. That's goddamn right there, conscious type person. Not in the court of Klaba.
In reference to the weapons in your vehicle, I don't know what's going on with the inventory of your vehicle, but there may be potential additional charges.
And of course, there weren't potential additional charges. There was the sex offender stuff, and None of the weapons charges. He didn't get charged for any of that shit. Honest people shut shit down. You got that right, Garden Earth guy. Yeah, CTP. My man Hazen is a vet, my friend. He did a tour in Iraq. God bless my friend Hazen.
In regards to that, also in regards to your vehicle, we are going to file for a forfeiture on your vehicle to seize.
Oh well, you lost your car too, Todd. Oh.
That. So you'll need to.
What about my mustache wax? Do I get to keep it? That was in my vehicle. I'm gonna need that mustache wax back, ma'am.
You make your bond arrangements. What are you doing, sir?
I wonder if he got his guns back. I hope he didn't get his guns back. He's probably walking around with fucking guns still. This fucking creep.
Do me a favor. Okay. I want you to just leave your hands still.
Quit screwing around, Todd. You know the drill, man. Why are you fucking playing around with your fucking watch and your hands and your handcuffs? Just sit still, motherfucker. You know the drill. You're supposed to be a police officer.
Okay. And we're going to be done here in just 1 second. I want to let you know that when you make your bond arrangements or whatever your arrangements you're going to be making.
More honest people carrying less nonsense. You got that right. Yeah, they confiscated it. Yeah, they did, but like, did he get it back though? Because he didn't get charged with it. I guess I'm sure he didn't get it back, but he probably built a new arsenal. I got to rebuild.
If you go to our county facility,
Right.
You need to make arrangements to get home also because you won't be taking your vehicle.
The Chovember with Todd Spikes. He's also an ex-cop, so the inmates are going to get... Well, they never had a chance to, Rowdy. If only. A sex offender and an ex-cop. Yeah, he would have had a bad time if he got in General Pop. If he's a felon, he can't own... Yeah, he can't own them. Wink. Why am I, like, winking? No, I'm not even on camera. Wink, wink, yeah. I can't own guns technically, but let's just say there'd be a big surprise for people who try to enter the Spikes abode.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, I've got property in the vehicle I'll be able to take.
Yeah, again, my mustache wax. When are we going to talk about that? I'm going to need that back. You know, CTP, it was between this or Dan Kelly, and I went with this guy just because... I don't know. I'll do Dan Kelly another time, but like I just felt like getting this motherfucker over with. Earl David Warden and Richard Crowell are YouTube sex offenders. What is a YouTube sex offender? What's that mean? What's going on, Timothy? Like they have YouTube channels like Lorne? What is a YouTube sex offender? They like what is that? Yeah, you mean like Austin Jones? Like a sex offender like that? Like he uses YouTube to like find... Oh, they have channels? Oh, we're going to have to get into these guys. Earl David Warden and Richard Crowell. Oh, we're going to have to get into these guys. They have YouTube channels? Holy fuck. He's the type of guy to hide a gun in the toilet. Yeah, he sure is. He's probably got guns fucking hidden everywhere.
Other than the weapons, I'm
you're
quite sure you're
going to take to the jail with you your personal property.
Oh, I'm definitely looking into that, Gardner. Oh, I'm definitely looking into that. All right, Molly, precious little princess. I'll leave my cam on for you.
Would include your billfold, glasses, keys.
Time to
like
stand.
That.
Oh
Any
man,
other property you'll have to contact.
I can't wait. Thank you. Yes,
later
thank you, my friend.
And find out how you can get that property. And like I said, we're going to walk you out in the hallway.
Does any sex offender have YouTube channels besides? Well, I guess the ones Gardner just mentioned, and then what's his face was on. He was on the hermit crab cam. Jay Refner was on there for a minute till he started getting trolled. And, fuck you guys.
And let you sit down out there for a little while.
Gave us all the finger.
Okay, until we figure out.
But as far as I know, it's just and neither one of them are active anymore. Armstrong or Schumacher. Unfortunately, I would kill for more Lorne content. I sure will, Gardner, and thank you so much.
If there's any criminal offenses regarding your vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My dad's Rolex watch is in the console.
Pardon me?
My dad's Rolex watch is in the console.
And the rest of his hand is in the back seat. You don't want to look in there. The dog's chewed it up pretty good.
I got it when he died, so how would
When he died, you know, by natural causes, wank, wank.
I get that back?
When you get the contents of your vehicle, we're
Yeah.
seizing your vehicle.
Right.
So wait a minute. I'm not going to get my dad's watch back? So that means I killed him for no good reason?
We're putting in for a forfeiture on the
Okay.
vehicle, and it does not include the contents of the
Okay.
vehicle.
Okay.
Jeez, you just can't murder your folks these days.
Can we take him out in the hallway and sit him down?
Yeah, take him out in the back. You know what that means. Tune this motherfucker up.
Have to just be patient, sir. It'll be a little
Right.
while before we go to the jail.
All right.
Don't call him sir. He doesn't deserve to be called sir.
You have a clue about how much the bond may be?
No bond.
Oh, denied. Stephen. Oh, that's right. Stephen Coates has a channel. You know, and that was another one. I was gonna do this. I was gonna do Stephen Coates. Don't be sleeping on Stephen GC. Yeah, I was between this guy, Coates, and Daniel Kelly, and I decided to go with this guy. Just because I can't stream very long. It's only 8 minutes. Although the Daniel Kelly one's broken up into like 10-minute segments, so I'll probably get at him next. But I wanted to do Stephen Coates. You beg of me what, conscious type person? You beg of me what? Alright, that's it with this guy. The rest, I don't know why this it keeps on going. It's just going to be an empty room. I beg of you. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do Stephen Coates. Let you go. I can't find the ones that show their faces. Which ones, Rowdy? Like you talk about the Predator channels, or like people like Schumacher and Stephen Coates, and Stephen Coates' videos got trolled pretty fucking hard. But so did obviously so did Lawrence and Schumacher's. I mean, you try to get a fucking YouTube channel off of being a sex offender, that's what's going to happen. Whole lot of nothing. He's on his way to plan his next murderous rampage. Nick Kokos has a channel on one of the porn sites. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't do No Fap November will be over in just a sec, like in record time. The ones who show their faces, yeah, I mean, the only ones I know of are that Stephen Coates, Lorne, and Schumacher, and then the ones Garden Earth guy was the ones he was mentioning, and I guess Nick Kokos has a channel on a porn site, so I probably won't be looking into that one. That's a whole lot of nothing. He's probably killing somebody right now. Todd Spikes. Well, that's it with Todd Spikes. Thank God. I know it was a short stream, and I just felt like popping on. So, oop. Oh, I didn't mean to restart that. All right, people. Who knows? I might be on again later with one of these motherfuckers. Maybe do Daniel Kelly later, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow with some Lauren stuff. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Usually don't decide that till like 2 minutes before I actually go on. But I'm gonna be on tomorrow at 6:30 with my Lauren crap. So, thank you, Timothy. Thank you. You guys all have a great afternoon. Be careful of people with mustaches like this. They probably got guns on them. And I will talk to all of you later. Bye, my precious princesses.